A woman can seem distant and laid back to one man, and become fiercely passionate for another, wanting to have him alone to herself, like a lioness keeping other females from her man. We understand that you want to know, how does he do it? How does that man know which buttons to press to set her on fire? Well, here are 10 psychological tricks high-value men do that drive women wild. Number 1. High standards. Instead of a killer first impression, high-value men would rather impress others all the time. The high-value man has spent his life committing himself to one productive venture or the other. Success for him is an everyday thing, not just a one-time thing, so he just does the same thing in relationships. This stands out to a lady and draws her into him more. Number 2. An air of indifference about her acceptance or rejection of him drives her crazy. This attitude, like the previous one, is also not faked. It's just one rare attribute of the top 1% of men who don't seek people's approval to be secure. They just raise their standards for themselves instead, so they aren't scared to lose a lady. Neither do they try to care for her to the point of pretending to be what they're not. This may seem off, but really drives to her amazement and then to begin deeply locked into them. Number 3. Hide and seek trick that creates uncertainty. When a high-value man says things that aren't entirely straightforward, it may be perceived as compliments or may leave the lady guessing, though he may not intend to manipulate her. A high-value man may come off to a lady as manipulative, yet she simply cannot resist his trap. He triggers her interest and withdraws when she shows him more interest in return, and this raises the tension more. Eventually, she can't help but show her need for this approval. Number 4. Be an expert at the skill of timing and restraint. A high-value man pours all attention on a woman at first, and then it's as though the attention stops all at once. Just at the time when she's getting used to being called and texted daily, he seems to stop. For most high-value men, this is due to a tight schedule, but they usually do it without apologies because they like to keep that genuine commitment to someone instead of being head over heels without reason. This done at the right time gets her really panting for the guy more. Number 5. Play the "you're not in my plan" trick. Though a high-value man doesn't act rude or uncaring to a lady, he also sets certain goals without her in the picture. This is more as a result of his track record of being a well-rounded person who's also committed to his family and business than it is about depriving her of attention. But then, this makes the lady want him more and makes the moments when they finally meet worth so much more. Number 6. Acting indifferent about her attempts to make you jealous gets her really wild. Women may try to bring up their ex-relationship or date someone as asking them to in the conversation, but high-value men keep their cool composure and seem not bothered when such comes up. Their unresponsive attitude makes the women more drawn to them. Number 7. Never hesitate to make her laugh and lighten the mood. Women are attracted to men who show a good sense of humor. Being able to give as well as receive jokes is part of it, and such men always have a way of making tough situations seem lighter and easier. Hence, a lady can't stay long in a bad mood around them. Number 8. High-value men always have that sense of decisiveness and being in charge of whatever comes. They wouldn't boss a lady around or try to become her foster dad, but when she's in distress, they'll always come through with help. When the lady's assurance in him has built due to her fondness for him, it'll get to a point where she offers him that leadership role even for things she would normally do herself. Number 9. Being passionate compels passion in her. Most low-value men assume that women are only attracted to a man who's passionate for nothing in the world but her. But in truth, women are deeply drawn to a man who shows as much passion as he shows her on a date, in his job, in tending his garden, and in watching a football game. Number 10. The right touch at the right time. Though high-value men aren't all about getting a lady in bed with them, they're sensitive enough to know what she's presently going through and that a pat on her back or slight caress of her hand will bring a soothing relief. This unexpected move that shows affection usually leaves ladies highly intrigued. Thanks for watching this video. These aren't just manipulative methods to be used like a magic wand, but a journey towards having the most passionate relationship you dreamed possible. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you've enjoyed this.